this has been the perfect spot. It really has, to stop and just have some time. It's been peaceful and quiet. Yeah, a really beautiful spot, and the internet here is incredible. It's a really good speed, it's the best I've had for ages. But today we're going into the city of Chester, and I'm really excited because obviously it's a city and it's got lots to offer, but also it's a really important and significant place if you're a narrowboater, and I'll tell you why as we are travelling. This week I'm going to have a go at living in the middle of a busy city. Whilst there, I will try and find the home of a VIP. Anyway, it's down this really wonderful row of little cottages, and it's the one on the end. And I will have a visit from the seaworthy inspector. It's like being in school again when you have to do an exam or your driving test. It's like that sort of feeling. I am very nervous about it, so fingers crossed we get a tick and we can pass and get onto this Manchester Ship Canal. There's a few things that play on my mind a bit before arriving in a city. Will I find a space to moor? Will it be safe? And is it going to be quiet enough that I can work and sleep? So last week's vlog I showed a photo album of a family, the Kirkness and Bowden family, and they took a holiday in 1939 on this stretch, and they picked their boat up, first hire boat company on the waterways, from here. Obviously the boatyard isn't here anymore, but you can still see the slipway. Here it is. Here's the slipway of the old boatyard. So beautiful going under these willows, suddenly hit with a nice cool breeze. It's lovely. I said at the beginning of the vlog why Chester should be considered a very important place for narrowboaters. And that's because it was the birthplace of someone who helped make this lifestyle possible. So this is the old mill, the old flour mill, which has been converted into accommodation. It's a residential sort of accommodation now, which is a brilliant idea to restore old buildings and keep them looking like they would have done, holding on to features, but actually providing homes for people. I just think it's brilliant. And it was this idea of preservation and renewal which fueled LTC Rolt when he became the first liveaboard continuous cruiser on our inland waterways. It was when he started cruising in 1940 that he realised the state of disrepair our canals were in, and he wrote about it in his book Narrowboat. Robert Aikman read Tom's Narrowboat, and it inspired him to join forces with its author, so that a society was formed to campaign for the better use of the canals. And as a result, here I am today. Look at this Duck Island. How wonderful. Gorgeous family of ducklings, and what a beautiful looking female. Isn't she beautiful? They're keeping really close to her. Probably why she's got so many. Just approaching the next lock. Lock number 4. It's getting a little bit more urban in feel now. Right, chemistry lock, where Zephyr finds herself a free tennis ball. And water tower tops and terrace roofs poke at the skyline. Are you going to bring that with us? Let's do the next one. Where the old corn mill in the distance has been waiting patiently for 238 years. Then past the lead shot tower, which once made musket balls for the Napoleonic War. And the oldest of its kind still standing in the world. Got the city walls ahead of us here. This is so beautiful. It's just stunning here. The city walls are about 2 miles long and were first built by the Romans nearly 2,000 years ago. Since then they've been altered many times, and they have gone from being a line of defence to a fashionable walk and public amenity. I really like it here. I don't think the solar's going to be great, but it's really beautiful. This morning I'm going to go and explore Chester. I've got a special parcel to pick up. I want to find Tom Rolt's place that he lived. I need to go to the pet shop because I've lost Zephyr's lead, so I'm having to use a bit of old Narrowboat lead to get to the pet shop. And also I want to visit the green lungs of Chester. Lots to do. Come on then, Zeph. Come on, look, we've got to put this on you. Look at it. Doesn't need to go on the lead for this bit. So this is going up on the walls and using the walls to get to town. Up we go. Chester is the only city in Britain that retains the full circuit of its ancient defensive walls. And within its ancient walls I spotted the ancient tradition of worm trickery taking place by this herring gull who was mimicking the rainfall to confuse the worms so that they would rise to the top. City walls, F. Being a good girl. And this looks like the remains of a Roman garden where the tall pillars would have been. I mean, this would have been magnificent. That is the Roman amphitheatre over there, straight ahead. Still following the wall. City Walls Road. Right, so we'll find you a dog lead. Let's have a look at the dog leads there. Right, so got to get Josh opened up. So we'll do this on the app. So connecting to locker, open locker. So you should just be able to press this. Oh, brilliant. This is the parcel. Oh, it's big, but it's bigger than I thought. Here it is. Beautiful map in there. So we've got the book. Got to find the house and sniff it out belonging to Tom Roll. Are you up for this? Ready? No, it's number 7 there, I think. Oh, it's down here. She knew. How does she know? It's down here. Number, what is that number? 2 here. Oh, number 4. Number 4. There's no, I don't think it's that house. So I don't think it's that one. Number 5. Number 6. Must be this end one. Oh. That's really embarrassing. I've just gone to film and there's a man topless ironing his shirt in the window. Hello. Was this a lovely greeting to the meadow? Oh. Oh. What a lovely greeting. Oh, we've got a commendator, I think, here. It really is in the sort of centre of the city. This really good green space. That's a good find, Zev. You're going to present your wonderful catch, yes? Okay, ready? Yay! Look at that beautiful spider. As much as this is a lovely place to stay, this is not the spot that I can meet the marine surveyor to give us this all clear to go on the Manchester Ship Canal. It's much better for him if I move further down towards Ellesmere Port. But I've been told there is a gorgeous spot near the zoo, Chester Zoo. Incredible, this lock, because it's a triple staircase. So this chamber is going to empty out into the middle chamber, which is going to empty out into the bottom chamber, which is going to empty out into the pound. And this water that I'm in is going to carry through, hopefully with us, so we have enough so we don't get stuck. It's all happening there, isn't it? Thank you very much, thank you. Now into the basin. I think these are 48-hour moorings in the basin here. The Narrowboat Precious Jet crew with us today, and Steve has a really good vlog, and he's worked so hard. He's worked so hard on building that boat up. How much longer do you think you've got until you've got it exactly where you want it to be?
Oh, it'll never be how I want it. It'll
never?
Ever. No.
Really? Is that because you're a perfectionist?
So no, I'm not a perfectionist, but I'll finish decorating and then I'll change something around, and something else will change, and I'll change something else. Because we've already spoke about having the kitchen in the back of the boat rather than the boatman's cabin.
Oh, right.
And then having a bed at the front, and then perhaps having 15 foot added to the boat. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you're going to change that around then?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
right.
it may change. I don't know. Things never. It's fluid.
It was so lovely meeting Yvonne and Steve and their gorgeous doggies, so check out their channel on YouTube, Narrowboat Precious Jet. Oh. There's a sign here for LTC Rolt. There we go. It's interesting, the LTC Rolt sign there. It was lovely, yeah, meeting them. So do have a little look at Narrowboat Precious Jet's wonderful vlog and the incredible journey they've been on with their boat. I cycled today all the way from Birkenhead to Chester. Well, you're on your way to Chester. How many miles is that going to be, Carl?
It's about 16 miles.
16 miles?
Nearly 62.
Wow! My God!
Just trying to stay fit and that. I'm clean. I used to be there, on alcohol and stuff.
Did you?
I'm all reformed and that. 16 years clean.
Well done. That's amazing.
I'm all what you call it there. I managed to do broke the arm in 4 places playing footy. So while I was in hospital having surgery, I got off everything.
Really?
It's all good stuff like.
So that's a blessing that you had that accident, isn't it?
Yeah.
What an amazing person. Cycling all that way. 16 years, he's been completely clean of alcohol, and he's reformed his life, and now he's doing massive cycle rides like that. What an inspiration. Fantastic. Do you know, it's not just the boaters that benefit from our beautiful canal system. It's all those who spend time along it too, just like Carl. Rolt said in his book Narrowboat, "If the canals are left to the mercies of economists and scientific planners, they will become a weedy, stagnant ditch, and the bright boats will rot at the wharves to live on only in old men's memories." Fortunately, he helped to save it then. I hope we continue in his footsteps to keep it forever. I'm sitting here today just doing my work, waiting for the marine surveyor to come and give us the all clear, the tick, that we can go on the Manchester Ship Canal, and I feel really nervous. Warp, just in case the warp on the roof doesn't pass the test. Klaxon, just in case our horn doesn't work, which sometimes it doesn't work. 2 life jackets, because you have to have the amount of life jackets per crew. Even though you're not allowed to deploy your anchor, you have to have one. And an application form with details of information about your insurance policy, information about when you want to go, the length of your boat, the draft of your boat, the length of the beam of the boat, and then a piece of paper which the surveyor has to sign and say that they've completed the checks and it passes the test. Then with that information I can scan it in and email it over to the Pillport who deal with the applications. So that will be the next stage, and then there's a couple of other things that I have to do as well, and payments that need to be made, which I'll talk to you about if we pass the test. There's no point thinking about that now, because one step at a time. This first step is passing this test. What else? Oh, I bought extra tea bags just in case, you know, extra tea bags are needed. Morris has given us the all clear. Wall walkers on a sandstone sky see steepled soarers blink a lead-shot eye, steel mills with a steamless spy, and gold-foot rain that falls completely dry. Wall walkers see the D below, carrying day cruisers in a to and fro, Daver named by those of long ago who claimed this space and made the columns grow. Pace this city on its red rampart, trace the gates, iron clock and art, head top shoppers as they turn and dart, past castle turrets to the wall walk start, then bury its bustle in your beating heart.